Imagine this. It was January of 2021, and the COVID lockdown was just at its peak. Like, we were inside, stuck at home all day. We literally had no future. We didn't know when it was gonna end. We were having online lessons every single day where the teachers were yelling at us for getting the same shit wrong for the 1000th time. But even when we tried to study, it would be just the same cycle of getting it wrong over and over and over again. And the only kind of pleasure that we are doing every single day just to doze off and escape the reality was watching social media that wasn't even fulfilling, that wasn't giving us any value in return, but we were doing it just because we weren't getting any gratification from real life. I won't go into huge amounts of details, but the COVID lockdown was one of the slowest and one of the most boring periods and one of the worst periods when it came to my mental health journey and to my mental health in general. Like, I just really wasn't feeling like it any day of the lockdown. Like, many people were celebrating it, like, yeah, we can play video games all day and we can just stay at home and not go outside. But I was suffering, both mentally and physically. But that's a story for another day. And so one day, we had a mandatory COVID check that we needed to attend, no matter what. It was held in the town hall of our village, and we needed to just go there. And so, me and my mom, we drove over there, we stepped outside of the car, and we slowly made our way to the door, the fateful door, where the story took place. No, usually I really like helping my mom. I help her cook, I help her clean, for example, I help her when it comes to vacuuming the floor. I open the door for her where we go to visit our grandma, and I do all these good stuff for her whenever we are alone and whenever I basically feel like it, because it is a nice thing to do. She's the woman that gave you life in the first place. She's the reason why you're here. And so it is nice to act like this towards her. And I don't know, but on this day, I just really wasn't feeling like it, and maybe I had a really bad mood. But when I opened the door, I went in front of her, so I didn't open it for her. And I just said hi because there was a policeman standing literally next to the door, like 2 meters away. And when my mom walks through the door, the policeman, something really made him angry, and I don't know what it was. But basically, it was the fact, as far as I know, because when I stepped into the town hall, I basically just located the mandatory COVID check and I started walking to there. Like I wasn't paying attention to anything. I just said hi to the policeman and went along with my day, not caring about anything. And when my mom walked through the door, the policeman, he started ranting like there was no tomorrow. He didn't start to yell out, he just started saying something under his nose. And I don't remember exactly what he said, but most likely it was something like, oh great, another brat. It is like we needed one of those. Look, he doesn't even care about anything. He doesn't even help you in the house probably, does he? He's so stupid. He doesn't even help you out. But then my mom stopped him and she said to him, no, my TR, he's the nicest guy in the entire world. Whenever I cook, he always comes to help and he gives me a helping hand. He always asks me how he can benefit me and he always opens the door for me. It was just this time he didn't do it. And that was true. Every single time when we go, for example, home from school, I always open the car window for her and the car door. I always open the door for her. When she's walking home, I always do it for her. It was just that this time, out of the thousands of times, I didn't do it. And then the policeman stopped and I turned around. I gave him a smile and I said, look, policeman, you should never take anyone on face value. And he gave me the biggest thumbs up that you can imagine. And he smiled at me. And do you know why? I didn't smirk at him like any other of my classmates or any other people my age in my local area. I just extracted all of the energy that I had in me and put it into that smile. And the policeman saw through me, and he understood immediately that it was a misjudgment on his part, and he accepted the fact that he was wrong. Because, of course, he is a policeman, so he needed to graduate from high school, which is like really prestigeful in our country. So, of course, he was at least a little bit intelligent. You may not realize it, but you may be that policeman in the story. It may not be formal, like you may not acknowledge it like consciously, but it is happening on a subconscious level whenever you don't realize it, actually. When you're in school, for example, and you look at all of your classmates that are going through with their day, you think to yourself, oh, great, the Damas is here once again. Oh, great, that bitch is gonna yap about some bullshit again for hours on end about herself or that boyfriend that she broke up with, but she's back with him. We constantly assess all of these connections with the people that we know on a subconscious level. And when it comes to first impressions, oh boy, our brain does love to find patterns in everything. He literally judges them like there's no tomorrow. And this is not good. We always need to view everyone with a neutral point of view. And if it isn't clear, I'm talking about first impressions right now. And you can also apply it to people that you already know. Basically, the people that you already have strong connections with them. You shouldn't always judge their approach and their opinions just on the fact that they're like this or that they have this opinion or that they have this point of view when it comes to politics. No, no, no. You should always hear everyone out and always judge them afterwards. You need to create these relationships with them because you never know that guy that you judged for basically saying this one rude word to his mom because he was angry once. He could honestly be like this most nicest guy that you can literally meet in your entire self improvement journey, but you never grow the relationship with him because you based the rest of your entire life looking at him as this vicious piece of shit that doesn't respect anyone. But the reality may be that on the same day, his dog may have died, and now he's feeling a little bit down, and he just cannot bring himself to smile. And maybe his mom was being a little bit rude also. You never know. You just never know what people may be going through at the moment. Maybe they're just envious, and so that's the reason why they're acting that way, or you understand. You should never take anyone at face value. Always view everyone and have the neutral approach when it comes to anyone. Basically, just look at them like a computer and like an algorithm. Input everything that they have to say, and then add the emotional value, okay, and then make your assumptions and everything. But when it comes to meeting them in the first place, you never know what value they may be hiding in the first place. And so, the trait that you need to understand everyone is the trait of having the neutral approach when it comes to relationships. Slowly but surely, you will also rewire your subconscious mind to not be subconsciously more supporting or subconsciously less passionate when it comes to certain people. Subconsciously, over time, you will create and implement this neutral approach to your daily life. And so eventually, you will look at everyone with this neutral approach. You won't judge them based on past memories. You will see them for who they truly are. You will truly research them to their fullest, and you will literally see new ways of thinking that you never saw in them in the first place. Okay? So never take anyone at face value. I know that it may seem obvious at first, but trust me, it is really, really difficult to actually pull it off. And this is a skill that you need to sharpen over time. If you want to join a community where we discuss our mental health and full of like minded men who share the same values as you, the same likes and dislikes, the same goals as you, who are becoming the best version of themselves every single day through the mindsets and through the research that I teach you in something huge that is coming. But at the same time, they will be like your blood bonded brothers who will be in a healthy state of competition with you and will give you knowledge whenever you need it and value. Then you can join our Discord clan in the description. I know that if you're watching videos like these and willing to take action, that you have way more potential than you think you have. So please, harness it and join us on the path to greatness and stop being held back by the 99% of people that are being controlled by their emotions and not by their intuition. But besides that, you can like the video, you can subscribe if you like, join the email list in the description and get yourself a free ebook about mindfulness. Comment on which part of the video you liked the most and which part of the video you will implement into your daily life. Don't forget to join the clan, you're still invited, and become a part of the family. Keep your eyes peeled because something magnificent is coming soon. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching this video and remember, no one is better at being you.